So in this video, guys, we're going to be looking at the gun doubles Y off weak PA slide. And this is a really nice complement to the last play we just did as far as doing the concept where we're having a player from the left and they're doing that skinny post. Well, this is going to be the type of opposite type of situation, right? So I'm going to just get this defense in just a normal cover 3 cloud flap. And what we're going to do here is we're going to block both our running back and our tight end. We can't do this by max protecting because that RB is already on its handoff and whatnot. So I like just to block him manually. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the Y on the streak, X on an in, and move this guy over. So it's going to look like this. That B has a really nice route that they have to pay attention to. If not, he's going to be the one that's going to get open over the top. X is going to get open underneath. So X is going to be your first read. You throw it to him if you need to. Get yourself some yards. If your user commits to the X, that's going to be what you want. And that way you can go ahead and do yourself a favor and get the extra yards, okay? So again, what you're going to do in this play is put Y on a streak, X on in, move the B to left, while going ahead and making sure that the A and the RB are both on blocks, right? So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the X. Does my line hold up? It does. Now I'm going to throw it to this player and get some really good yards. It's a really 1-2 combination that's shown against your cover 3. Now cover 2, I want to make sure you see, it does go a little bit more difficult. I want to tell you why. The reason why is that, especially on the left hash mark, the player above the Y is going to give the Y a jam, okay? And because he gives him a jam, it just makes that player take a little bit longer to get down the field, which makes the opening between B and Y a little bit different. It's still going to work. I just want to make sure that you're aware of it so you'll know that it's a cover 2 right away. So you see this guy's going to give him a jam. X is going to come across. We got him. Now we're going to be able to throw this ball to this player. We're still going to have some great success with it. It's just a matter of knowing that it's going to be a little bit of a different throw because you're going to have to pass lead to the outside and a little to the left. Now watch what happens. Because this guy gets jammed off of his route, we're not driving this guy back as far as we would like him to, right? We're still driving him back, but not as far. You can see how these two guys are pretty close to each other. So when you see this throw, I'm throwing it to the outside and lower. You still got a 4-yard cushion as far as the throw, but if you want to throw this ball a little bit, if you pass lead him up, that free safety definitely has the ability to get to him. So this is the throw. You just want to make sure that you pass lead towards the sidelines and a little bit down just to make sure you have enough room to catch it and be good to go. So this is going to work against, your cover 3 hard flats, anything that you want. Basically, again, what you want to make sure that you're doing is you're reading the user. Read the user, make sure that he has the ability to jump the player underneath. And once he does, you're going to be able to throw it to the B. In this instance, I'm just going to kind of throw it to the X. Actually, I'll wait because now I got enough time and throw it to him, right? So you're just going to do that. It's going to give your opponent a little bit of a headache. What it also does, and I want to make sure you understand this, is that if you run these combinations, they can't jump to the outside for other plays that we are trying to attack the outside because they always are fearful of the post coming from left to right. So you want to make sure that you do this enough to make sure that you set up your other plays. From a user standpoint, in the back of their mind, they say, I can't sprint out to, a flood concept because who knows if one of those guys is going to turn from the outside and make a post out of it. And just subconsciously, they're going to know that they have to stay at home, and that's going to open up a lot of your game as well.